Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching the 100. This episode 15 in the second season. Hopefully guys have been enjoying the series so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in the link in the description. Just click on it, put the password in and enjoy. And if you haven't voted for your most liked and disliked characters of this season, that is also available in the description. Please take 30 seconds to choose and your results and mine will be shown in the final episode of this season. I'm really excited to see obviously who you guys vote for. So I'm very interested in what's going on with Jaha and obviously Murphy. They've gone on their merry way, haven't they? You know, their big crew that they ended up leaving Camp Jaha with has dwindled down to like 4 of them now. They did get robbed as well off that girl, and I think it was a brother, and you know, they kind of lost hope. They was walking through a minefield getting blown up, but they managed to successfully make it through to the other side. Now they've sprung and actually crawled all the way to the top of the hill to see the City of Light, and it turns out it is a bunch of solar panels. Now obviously they're fuming, they don't really know what's going on. They threw a stone, they smashed one of them, and then the drones come, started flying around. They've seen it, they've chased it, it's flew over the sea. There's a little boat, canoe, whatever you want to call it. They've got in and they've started rowing, mate. So I'm excited to see obviously where they get to. Surely their story's going to go into next season, but you know, I'm really intrigued to see what they actually find. Now, speaking about obviously the camp and you know, Clark, Lexa and Octavia, they're on their way to, you know, to Mount Weather. Bellamy's successfully gone in. He's took down the defense systems. He's managed to, well, he thought it was pretty simple. Just turn a few dials on the machine and it knocks the power off. Now, in celebratory mode, so to speak, Raven and Wix, they ended up sleeping together. They was making out. They ended up sleeping together. Speaking about makeouts, Lexa made out with Clark. Very, very interesting. I was excited for both of those relationships. You know what I mean? Really, really, really made me happy last episode. But, like I said, mate, he thought he'd done it really well, Bellamy. It turns out not all was as perfect as it seemed. One of the tanks was still running, it was still active, and the only way that he could actually destroy it was blow it up. So crazily, he had like a little blowtorch that Maya's dad gave him. He left it to burn while he's being chased by the security guards inside obviously Mount Weather. He crawled through a little vent and then boom, explosion, fireball coming down the tunnel, pushed Bellamy through on the other side. He's actually, you know, succeeded without coming out with many injuries, it looks like, but the defense system is down. We see Cage inside saying, what else have we got? What can we do to stop the grounders, to stop obviously the arc coming towards the camp? They turned around and said, nothing, mate. We've used our missile, we've got no gas. The only thing that's stopping that army from getting inside of here are the doors, mate. So it's got to be exciting to see. Reaper's probably going to play some sort of factor in it later on in the season, maybe like cause a little hindrance or something, but now this is the time. We've got obviously half of the 42 that's still left inside of Mount Weather being hidden by the people that are there. We've got Cage panicking because he's got no defense systems. We've got the Grounders and Clark and Octavia moving forward, and we've still got obviously Jaha and Murphy trying to find a City of Light. So loads of stuff going on. Really excited to see. Can't wait for today's episode. If you do enjoy it, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into episode 15 of the second season of the 100. Yes, he's back. He's back finally.
Get up. It's time to go. There's an army inside this room, and I need you to help me get them ready to fight.
Yes. Is she a leader of one of the clans?
For 97 years,
Mount Weather has been our home.
It's going public.
before my friend, Laura Lacey, was murdered, she found a cure. It was in their bone marrow.
Trying to get these people to turn on each other. They'll find my friends. I have to bring them here now.
Thank you.
We can thank each other when we're all outside.
There are those among us who would help the people who did this. You have 1 hour to turn them in without punishment.
Without the veil, there is nothing we can do from the inside. All ground units are ready to engage on your command. And what about the intruder?
Doing everything we can.
Find them.
I like how he just threw a bit of paper at him. He's fuming.
We'll just be a moment.
If you tell us what you're looking for, maybe we can help you.
Where are they?
Sorry.
This is stealing. We just
sorry.
found 2 more.
He was willing to die. That's fair play.
We're bringing them in now.
I just killed her anyway. See what I mean? Like, it always happens, man. You see that there? It always happens. I can't remember what part of this season I said it, but basically I always do it with like the drug lords, and it's like You go back, basically, I think it might have been the guy that Finn ruthlessly killed. I was like, look, mate, you know, if they let him go or whatever, he'll run back to his camp and he'll tell them. And then they'll say, oh, thanks for telling us they're coming, but bang, you're dead for exposing the information and telling them where we are. Do you know what I mean? Usually you get that in, like, TV programs or films where it's, like, heavily involved in, like, drugs and stuff. Like, somebody will do a hit, or they'll know information, or they'll do the drug, like, deal for you. Then when they come back and ask for the reward, bang, you're dead, there's your reward. Thanks, I'll just take it all for myself. It always happens, and, you know, that is ruthless. And they love doing the part 1 and part 2. Do you know what I mean? We are the Grounders part 1, and part 2 was the final 2 last season, and now blood must have blood. Which is true, mate. You know, they sent the rocket. They've got to get blood in return. If LEXA or Clark don't kill somebody, then I'm going to be a little bit salty, because all season they've been building up for it.
Package from Raven. Hydrazine. She said it would do the job.
Today's the day we get our people back. This is a rescue mission. We are not here to wipe them out. There are 4 teams. 2 of them at the dam and in the mine.
Come on, Octavia. Big episode.
The 3rd inside the mountain. It is our job as the 4th team to keep the eyes of the enemy off of them for as long as possible. The mountain's electricity is generated at Philpott Dam. By now, they've taken the turbine room. If they do, we blow the lock. If the lock is still functioning when that backup power kicks in, we'll never get that door open.
Bellamy's a warrior. He'll be fine.
He is fine for now.
As the commander said, once the door is open, the shooting will start. While we're fighting at the front door, Indra's team will be escorting the prisoners out the back.
The mountain has cast a shadow over these woods for too long. Thanks to our alliance with the Sky People, the mountain will fall.
Just drain. Just down.
Just drain, just down, mate. Go for it. Let's be honest, right? That was a pretty well thought out plan. 4 teams, 1 inside, 1 at the door, 2 outside, you know, like, pretty good. Now, it's never going to plan. It just isn't. And I personally think good intentions don't kill the innocent. But I also think if you have to kill everybody to get your people out, you got to do it. You know, blood must be blood. Do you know what I mean? Blood must have blood. Just drain, just down, whatever they was just saying. Ruthless, but they was ruthless to you. They didn't care who they killed with that missile. So you've got to have that same approach if it comes to the ruthlessness of actually saving the people.
We've got orders. She knows where they're hiding. Now step aside. I'm not going to ask you again.
Sorry, Paul.
Oh. What? Who just done the shot? Whoa, Bellamy again.
Monty's with the other group on level 3. Don't worry, we moved him after the last sweep.
Go to the chamber, Maya.
Maya.
I'll be okay.
No, you won't. Ah, she's gonna die, man.
It's a maze. Lincoln should be here to show us the way. He wasn't ready.
Oh, they're tranquilizing them. And it zip tying them up.
You know him? He'll be okay. Abby will help him.
That should do it. Bomb's away.
What if we're too late? What if we're not? Draw strength from your son.
Please, you can tell me a damn joke already. Get it? Damn joke.
Hey.
I liked you better before we had sex.
I can't leave if you push him away first, right? I'll get started on number 5.
Mate, just chat Wicks. Oh.
Welcome to the ground.
In it. Nah, they dropped it. Have they got nothing that they can shoot it or ignite the fire or something to cause a spark? You know, welcome to the ground, though. That's his first little jab at an enemy, isn't it? Now, it's interesting. That guy was committed to running over. If I would have picked up the talkie me and said, no, false alarm, or, you know, you misheard me. I said, all clear, over. Do you know what I mean? Like, something like that. But, you know, they come in 4 out of 5. I knew, man, that nothing ever goes perfectly.
You tell me you haven't eaten in 2 days.
We both know you weren't here to bring me dinner.
I underestimated the commander. Is that what you need me to say?
It wasn't the commander. It was Clark. You've made the outsiders hate us more than they already did. And an army of savages is going to flood these halls, killing every last one of us.
People need your help.
Wait.
Take the food back, I don't want it. That's what he should have said. But, I mean, like I said, mate, if he goes on his side now, it's going to be disappointing, because all season he's done the right thing.
5 turbines, 5 bombs. Maybe even drop the last one.
Any engineer worth his salt knows to plan for failure.
Built more turbines than they needed. We blow the other 4, this one will take the load.
Innit? Better than nothing. Got to deal with what you got, aren't you?
What do you do when it's over? I have no idea. What do you want? My people back.
That's not the answer she wanted.
You should come with me to the capital. Willis will change the way you think about us.
Decent. Snipers here again.
As soon as those lights go off, you push that button.
Push the damn button, Raven!
We're still too close.
Not as close as they are.
Yeah.
They got the power. Start the clock.
Jamming us.
I have to get closer.
Pajamas.
If I can get there, I can trigger it manually.
No, you
Oh,
can't.
he's gonna die.
I have to try.
Innit? Get in the middle. Yeah, that's it. Run, mate. He's gonna hit it.
4, 3, 2.
Yes, Lincoln.
We need to get moving.
Get your hazmat suit. Extra oxygen, enough to last until your engineers get the power back on.
Oh, I'm well fuming me, man. Like, she's been really good. Yeah, you go and kill Cage, but someone's got to do the procedure for her.
Every person inside this mountain is on level 5. Every soldier.
After the lockdown, it'll be almost impossible to get them out. It's now or never.
Hey, there, my guy. Oh, it's been shot. It looks like it is.
They know about the grounders. I didn't do anything to save the others. I let them kill Mrs. Ryan.
I mean, I know that he's wounded, that he hid back and let everybody die, but if he didn't hide back and let everybody die and get that information, everybody would die. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of one of those, like, do an action, get a few killed, get the information, save the mass. You know what I mean? It's a tough one. I mean, in the end, he probably made the right decision, even though, again, it's ruthless. It's putting other people's lives above others, saying they're more important than you. Do you know what I mean? And, like, obviously, depends on your morals, really. But in the end, him acquiring that information is probably going to save all of his friends, just the way Clark ruthlessly was happy to let quite a lot of people die so that she could save them.
We found it.
It appears we didn't need Lincoln after all. You've done well, Octavia. Come trick our crew.
I want to hear you say it.
Us now.
I knew you'd be the first inductee. Sergeant Miller.
They'll be waiting just inside the door.
There we go, it's opening. She been capped. Oh, she might have got captured. Oh.
They're surrendering.
They're giving them the grounders. It's a decision that they've got to leave their people inside while the grounders come out.
They're my people.
Sorry, Clark.
Innit? It's your problem.
They weren't part of the deal.
I hope she goes in for Bellamy.
Your commanders made a deal.
What about prisoners from the Ark?
They'll all be killed.
I do care, Clark. But I made this choice with my head and not my heart. Take us around us loud. System up.
You know what, that's interesting, you know, it's absolutely ruthless from Lexa, but she didn't really care about the Sky people like 5 episodes ago. Do you know what I mean? She's only just got this deal right now. She's got a bit of connection with Clark, but at the end of the day, she entered this to save her people, and she cut a deal to save her people. Now, obviously, I'm disappointed. Yeah, I am. What I would personally have liked is she cut a deal with that guy and all of her people come out, and then as soon as they come out, boom, he got killed, and then he opened the door, and then he went in. Do you know what I mean? Like, deals, they never stand. They literally never do. And usually, like I said, it's you get what you want out of it, and then obviously you go back in it, so to speak. I would have done that. I would have cut a deal, said, yeah, we'll leave you, bring our people out. As soon as he did, I would have killed him, said, psych, and then I would have stormed inside. That's what I would have done. But now it's down to Bellamy and Jasper and Monte and Maya. Hopefully they can, well, to be honest, I'm hoping Indra and Octavia have not heard the horns as well, because she's just been inducted into the tree people, and if they have and they expect her to retreat, Now she's got to choose her new people over her brother.
We're retreating.
That can't be right. They're still in there.
And our commander's out there under attack for all we know. I gave you a direct order.
Straight up what I just said.
What's the plan? I'm not going anywhere without my brother.
She's just been inducted and now I knew that was going to happen.
You are no longer my second.
Yo, I like that makeup. She's got a cut on her neck. To be honest, I was buzzing that she was part of them, but I actually think she made the right decision. Oh, is that Maya's dad? Absolute rip. Got all them cages unlocked that fast. Down to the OGs again. Back to Raven, back to Clark, back to Bellamy, Monty, Jasper. Do you know what I mean?
Is it sad? My brace would have held even sad.
Don't leave me.
I'm not going anywhere without you.
Innit? What's Dante gonna say? This is gonna be interesting now.
You took the deal.
What was his deal?
You're up to your people. Peace with the savages isn't enough to make the ground safe.
Yuck. 20 minutes ago, we picked up a small group on radar. I already have a team on the way.
We'll come back with reinforcements.
What do you reckon the best way in is? I reckon downstairs where Indra and Octavia are is the best way. Look at her lone wolf stood there. You know the best way to get in there, right? It might seem daft, but the chute that they drop the bodies out of is a clear entrance, right? Could Bellamy not go in there and open the door and then they like go up through that and infiltrate from the inside? They said that that's the only place that's kind of like not sealed or something, or like I can't remember now what they actually said with it, but I just think that's an entrance in. It's literally a bin chute kind of that they put the bodies in that slide down into the skip. Why can they not go in that way? Now obviously they can't communicate with Bellamy. Obviously the connection's been cut, and it was, do you know what I mean? I'm pretty disappointed with Dante now, because all season he's kind of been on their side. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know when push comes to shove, he chose his people, which I can't actually blame him for. Do you know what I mean? It's definitely the same as what Lexa's done this episode. When push comes to shove, she had one choice, and it was to save her people, and she done it. You know, she knows it's tight on Clark and you know, the rest of the people from the sky, but at the end of the day she can live with it because she fought with her head and not her heart. That's what she said, didn't she? Now again, is it surprising? Not really. You know, like, I am disappointed though that Indra's inducted, say, Octavia as part of them. I was loving it. I always thought Octavia would be the first one that actually become like a grounder, and she actually did say, like, you know, you're one of us now. And then as soon as the horn got blown, I said, literally, she's got to have a decision to make now. She's one of them. She's got one choice, really, leave or stay. And you know, straight away she didn't take the orders. She's no longer Indra's second, but I can't blame her. As much as I want her to be, yeah, a tree people, that's what they call themselves, a grounder. I want her to save Bellamy. And like, what's their surname? Because whatever siblings, you know, their surname, they are sick, honestly. Octavia and Bellamy are really good. Now, I'm wounded that Maya's potentially going to die, but I've still got hope. Mate, I'm Jaha in the final episode. I've always got the faith. I've always got the hope. We don't have any progression on their storyline, which I'm totally fine with. Actually, totally fine with, because I fully expected, like, to be heavily focused on Mount Weather. Now, I think it's interesting that they said they're going after the Ark. They're going to get more people. Smart, you know. They thought of one thing, release some prisoners, release the army away. There's only small people now left to actually infiltrate on the outside. We've got the army to actually go and kidnap them again and get more of the assets that we need. So, really smart from Dante, but also disappointed with him. Okay, and that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully, guys enjoyed it. And if you've not yet voted for your most liked and disliked characters of this season, please do take 30 seconds to vote. And obviously, your results and mine will be shown in the next episode, because it is the finale of Season 2. Now, it doesn't matter if you don't get it done in time and you're watching this video way after it's been published, because the vote is going to stay open. So you can always have your say. Whatever the final episode shows, it can always differ once everybody and more people obviously come and take part. Now, very interesting, like I said, Lexa's chose to save her people and not obviously anybody from the Ark. It's left them with no army now, stuck inside, back with the originals, you know what I mean? We've got the Bellamy, Octavia and Clark trying to fight in, you know, we've got Jasper, Monte. Now it looks like Raven and Wick's been taken as well, so it's very, very exciting. I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea how they get out of there. My proposal would be to go through, you know, the bit that they drop the bodies through, the easy way of them getting out. It literally is a very easy way. They don't even have to go in. Nobody has to go in. It's the way to get out. It's not hard, is it? All of them could get into that place where the cages are, stand there, drop down the chute, gone, done, dusted. Literally, I think that is the clear best play. In terms of Maya, though, it's not. She can't, and I really do want her to actually stay in it. I think she's been decent. She's really helped everyone. Feel tight on her, really, because her dad's died. He done what her mum wanted to do, though, and saved him, pretty much. You know, that couple that got shot in the head, Ruthless, they refused treatment. He was like 14 times, she 30 times, and then obviously he was willing to put their life on the line as well. Countdowns from 5, got literally to 0, and then obviously Jasper come out, hand himself over, and he still got killed anyway. So I want everybody inside now to be absolutely ravagely murdered, if I'm being honest. Like, they all deserve it, apart from the kids. But everybody else, you know, they've chose it. They've chose death. And I hope Bellamy gives it to him. Bellamy's been sick. Do you see him inside that vent when he was stood there and he shot right through and killed that guy to save him? Well, good. What a shot it was. He's been a proper asset for the past 5 episodes, and he's still not even been caught. Talk about literally going in and being a hero. So, I mean, I'm really excited for the final episode. He even evacuated the Grounders. He was the one that got in there. He saved all his people. He saved all of the Grounders, and now, obviously, he's been left as a sitting duck to be attacked by, obviously, the inside. So I really want him to succeed the most, to be honest. You know, his guy's gone in there, risked his life, blew the whatever you want to call it, the gas up, and then saved everybody, but not himself. Do you know what I mean? He's literally saved everybody but himself. So I'm hoping that that woman that he freed, that he had a bit of connection with, I think anyway, that spit in his face, I hope that she might have got some sort of connection with him and wants to, like, go back and save him for the fact that he come back and saved her. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Lexa's ruthless, but I can't really blame her for doing it as well. I've been saying all season that, you know, people fight for their own people. You know what I mean? Clark doesn't really have no loyalty to, but, like, people on the Ark. She has loyalty towards her friends that she was dropped down to Earth with. And it's like, why was Lexa really care about anybody from the Ark / Clark, really? She might have got a bit of connections with them, but she cares about her people, and she's a commander, and you know what I mean? So she's going to do whatever it takes. So I can't really be upset and mad, because it's kind of an obvious decision that I think that she would have made. So the only thing I would have liked, like I said, is that she come down, cut a deal with that guy, that all the prisoners come out, and then she was like, psych, killed him, and then he all ran and charged the door anyway. Would have been well better, but we didn't get that. So I'm excited to see, obviously, what we've got for the final episode. Thanks for checking out today's video. If you did enjoy it, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.